There's some good news from Rivian. It has received $827 million in an incentive package from the state of Illinois to expand operations at its normal facility. And the stock in the last few days is up. It's close to $10 billion market cap again. But that $800 million is going to be divided over a period of 30 years. So that's about, what, $25 million per year? This is some crazy news. And eventually, Tesla will do the same thing, but it's going to be quite some time from now. Apple announces the largest ever $110 billion share buyback as iPhone sales drop 10%. And so the stock goes up about 7%. Although Apple also beat earnings. But yeah, the buyback is what people are excited about. This is good news. Some police departments are adding more Tesla vehicles because it makes sense from the cost perspective. Tesla Energy just released a very interesting Tesla Energy product library with a lot of technical details about each product and even installation guides. A lot of interesting stuff in there, so probably as people dig into it, we are going to hear quite a bit more about Tesla's energy products. Omar is pointing out something absolutely insanely ridiculous, and the policy is basically doing the opposite of what it was intended to do. The EV tax credit ended up being too hard for most EVs to qualify for, but applies to all plug-in hybrids. It is easier to make their batteries qualify because they are smaller. This has slowed EV growth in the US and accelerated hybrids. And we know that most people don't even plug them in anyway. So the few batteries that are made in the US are going into vehicles that don't use the batteries anyway. But these vehicles are now made much cheaper. This makes no sense. Unless you are a legacy automaker that lobbied for such policies. Tesla's latest Cybertruck update is supposed to make the frunk safer, and I showed you what happens with the banana.
Tesla's Cybertruck frunk is way safer. We witnessed it destroy a ton of vegetables, and then post-update did nothing. But it did cut off the tip of a carrot. So people are concerned, if you put the tip of your finger in a Cybertruck frunk, is this going to come off as well? Well, we're going to try it. Let's try something a little bit bigger first, like my arm. Very easy. It put a little bit of pressure. Nothing too bad. How about my hand? That's getting a little bit scarier. It put some pressure. There's a line on it. Nothing too bad. Everybody's been waiting for this.
Definitely don't try anything like that. That's just stupid to try. But he somehow did not lose his finger. It did leave a mark though. Cybertruck's lead engineer Wes commented on this. Front pinch detection is a learning algorithm which will increase the closing force each time it cycles back to back without successfully latching. Imagine there is a big bag inside the frunk. It might also trigger the pinch detection. Then you might try closing it again and again, exactly as you are doing in this video. The algorithm assumes that if you are repeatedly trying to close the frunk, it's because you, as the human in loop, know better and believe it should close. And now here's a full video from the Tesla board. I think it's important to watch it in full because even if you disagree with what they are saying, it's crucial to know what the board is thinking. But of course, I agree with the board 100% on this one.
I'm Robin Denholm, Chair of the Tesla Board of Directors. On June 13th, we will hold our annual meeting of stockholders. This year, we have two especially important proposals that we have put forward, and we need your vote. These proposals are absolutely critical to fuel Tesla's future growth and the value of your investment. The first proposal relates to a decision you collectively have already made. In 2018, stockholders overwhelmingly approved a CEO Performance Award that incentivized Elon to lead Tesla and hit ambitious financial and operational targets in 10 years. Back then, these targets seemed so far-fetched, so extraordinarily ambitious, that the skeptics called them laughingly impossible. If he failed, Elon was entitled to receive no salary, no cash bonuses, and no equity that would vest simply by the passage of time under the award. But if Elon was able to make it happen, you and all other stockholders would reap the benefits. The award worked. Elon cut the timeline in half and led Tesla to hit those jaw-dropping key targets. We grew revenues from $11.8 billion to $96.8 billion, turned around profitability from $2.2 billion loss to a $15 billion profit, increased the value of the company from $53.7 billion to more than $790 billion, and oversaw groundbreaking innovations in artificial intelligence and sustainable energy. His success is shared by all stockholders. You saw the value of your investments increase nearly 1,100%. Importantly, the award also aligns Elon's incentives with yours over the long term. Elon is required to hold any shares acquired through the award for 5 additional years after the option is exercised. At this time, none of those stock options have been exercised. The 5-year clock has not even started yet, which means Elon is incentivized to drive the same growth that we've seen over the past 5 years for many years to come. Earlier this year, in an unprecedented decision, a Delaware court ordered the cancellation of the 2018 CEO Performance Award, which our stockholders had already approved by a large margin. As a result, Elon has not received any compensation for the past 6 years of service to Tesla, despite the astonishing growth and value creation he has overseen. We don't believe one judge's opinion should void the will of millions of votes cast by all of the owners of the company, and that's you. So once again, we are asking you to make your voices heard by voting for the ratification of the 2018 Performance Award. The Tesla of today is utterly transformed from the Tesla it was in 2018, thanks in large part to Elon's leadership and vision. We are on the cusp of our next great growth wave. You have seen for yourself what 5 years under the leadership of an incentivized Elon can do to the value of your investment. Protect that same value creation potential for the future. The second proposal we are asking for your support on would incorporate Tesla in Texas, our home state. Tesla is currently incorporated in Delaware, but Texas is our home. In 2021, we moved our corporate headquarters to Texas, and our largest manufacturing facility, Giga Texas, is also located in the state. Further, the board and I are also increasingly troubled by the growing uncertainty of Delaware corporate law. We believe the Texas legal system is strong and fair and more appropriate to our vision. We've received letters from thousands of Tesla stockholders, large and small, supporting a move, and we have heard you. We believe in your rights. We believe your votes matter. Delaware took away those rights and voided the outcome of your vote. So let your voice be heard and vote in favor of making Tesla's business home our legal home. These 2 proposals are incredibly important to the future of our company. We are asking you to make your voice be heard and your vote heard by voting for these 2 proposals. For more information, including how to vote your shares, please visit votetesla.com.
That's it for today's video. Make sure to click the like button so that we can make sure that there's no shadow ban on this channel. Here's another video from my other channel showing that it's only getting about half of the views it would normally get because my videos are only shown to about 50% of the regular viewers in the first few days. And then after the first 3 days, it does push it out a little bit more, but because it's no longer news, it's old, no one's interested. So I appreciate everyone clicking the like button. That really helps. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt Postius, and I will see you back in tomorrow's episode.